Hey everybody, welcome to week 5's cardio explanation. So this week it's going to look a little bit different. Because of the style of the workout, we're not going to be filming the full workout. We are going to be showing you basically an explanation and a demonstration in this video. We are going to be doing the full workout on YouTube Live on Tuesday night at 5:30, so we hope you check us out for that. Super simple. If you've never done it, hop on YouTube, go to Granite Health and Fitness's page, maybe around 5:20. I'll be getting on about 10 minutes early and inviting you to do the workout with me right there. I'll take you through the Tabata sections, and then basically when we get to the ladder, we'll go as fast as we can and really push each other. All right? So put that on your calendars for Tuesday nights. If you are not able to make it, no problem. First of all, I'm hoping that the video is able to stay up. We will find that out on Tuesday night. But you can totally do this on your own as well. Basically in this workout, there are 11 movements. I'm going to be demonstrating what each of those movements looks like, but I want to talk you through the format first. We're going to start with Tabata intervals. So each movement, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So for example, 20 seconds of squats with the dumbbell at your chest, rest 10 seconds, repeat, and move on to the next move. You're going to go down the list of 11 exercises this way. No extra breaks, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off twice, move on to the next move. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest twice, move on to the next move all the way down the 11 movements. Once you're done, you have about 1 minute to kind of shake out, get your head ready to go, and we do a ladder format from there. Here's how the ladder format works. You'll do 10 reps of the squat with the dumbbell at your chest. The second you've done 10 reps, you move on to the next move, push-up shoulder tap, 10 reps. 10 reps jump lunges, right, left. So when it says right, left, that means you have to do a right and a left to equal 1 rep. Make sense? So if you're somebody who counts singles, technically that's 20, right? You're gonna go down the entire list this way. Once you've done 10 reps of each one, you're gonna cross off right where it says 10s, and you are on to 9s. Start up at the top of the sheet again. 9 reps of each of those movements, all the way down the list. Once you've done 9s, you cross off 9s, then 8s, then 7s, then 6. Do you track what I'm saying? If not, you know what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna reach out to me via email and say, Jen, I have no idea what you're saying, and I will talk you through it to make sure that you have this workout figured out prior to doing it. Your goal is to do the ladder as quickly as you can. So first you learn it as Tabata. Once you're done with the Tabata, get your interval timer, and the second you start, hit start, and let's see how fast you can take on this ladder challenge. All right? Let's take you through each of these movements, you guys. I want to make sure you know what you're doing. So we do need dumbbells for this workout. If you don't have dumbbells, canned goods, water bottles, anything like that will work out also. Okay, so for the squats, it says dumbbell, single at chest. Weight's gonna come to your chest, and you're gonna go down and up. All right? So again, you'll start off with a Tabata to make sure that you know the movement, to make sure you're executing it well, and then once you've done all the Tabatas, then you'll start the ladder. All right, so that's our dumbbell. Quick modification, if you don't want to go all the way down, find a range that feels good to you. And you don't have to use the weight if that's too much. All right, you guys, our next move is a push-up shoulder tap. So you're gonna come down into your push-up, push back up, tap the shoulder, that's 1. Push up, tap the shoulder, that's 2. We can also do this on the knees. Push up, tap, push up, tap. If that is still too much pressure for the shoulders, a great option is to do this on a coffee table. That slightly elevated surface will take some of the work and the pressure out of the shoulders. Sound good? That's your push-up shoulder tap. Important to note, every push-up counts as 1. So push up, touch the right shoulder, push up, touch the left shoulder. That would have been 2, right? Push up, 1, push up, 2. You got me? However, on the next move, jump lunges, a right left is 1. A right left is 2, okay? So you've got to do one of each leg to have it count as a rep. Quick note on this, you can always step back, and it's important for you to find the right range of motion for you. So maybe you feel great, and you can take that range of motion all the way down. Maybe that's not quite right for you, so you're finding a range that doesn't go quite so deep. All right? That is your jump lunge. Our next move you should be well aware of by now is burpees. So for the full burpee, we come down and we jump up. If you want to walk it, you're going to walk it back, walk it in, and up. Again, if that's a little bit too much on the low back, that great option is again to use that coffee table so we're not putting quite so much pressure as we come down on the low back or as much pressure on the shoulder as we jump into that full extension. All right? So you've got your burpees. Our next move, jack, tuck. If the jack tuck is not right for you, by the way, 1, yeah? You got me? Cool. If the jack tuck is not right for you, we're gonna go to a jack into a forward jump. By doing the forward jump with a bent knee, we're keeping those knees safe. We have the hips back and down, so it's not very much impact. If you don't want a jack forward jump, you can tap right, left, and that's gonna be 1, 2. Sound good? So we've got different options. You just need to choose which one's right for you. I'll be sure to show those on our Tuesday night YouTube live workout, but you're gonna wanna know which option you're sticking with as we go into the workout, okay? As we go into that full ladder challenge. All right, you guys, next up we have the dumbbells. Squat press. Weights come to shoulders, we squat down and drive up. Down, drive up. If you don't have 2 dumbbells, you can always take 1 heavy object and squat press right there. And again, range of motion is up to you. So you're finding the right level for where your fitness is at today. All right, next up, lateral, double jump touch. It's exactly how it sounds. Hands are up, double jump, moving sideways, which is lateral. Touchdown, that's right. Touchdown, that's left. That was 1. 1, 2, okay? If you don't want to jump, you're going to sidestep and drop, sidestep and drop. Still 2 steps each way, okay? If you don't want to do the hands, no problem. You can sidestep, drop, sidestep, drop. We still want to make sure the drop comes from the legs and not just from tipping over, okay? One of those options works the legs. The other one puts straight on the low back, which we just don't need. Next up, mountain climbers, right, left. Anytime it says right, left means right, left is 1, 2, 3. So on our mountain climber, shoulder over wrist, body's long and straight, driving the knee into the chest. If you don't want to run them, you can walk them, okay? Now again, that coffee table is a beautiful thing if that's too much pressure for the shoulders, because we're going to come up onto that elevated surface and do the same thing there. Again, just taking that pressure out of the shoulders. Next move, you guys, is bent over rows. So we're taking those dumbbells, we're going to hinge over, and we're going to do our bent over row right here. Driving the elbow up, high and wide. That dumbbell's coming right by your chest line. Now, super quick, what I would rather have you do on this move, a lot of times people think a good modification is just not to go down quite so far, especially if you feel any pressure in your low back. That's an okay modification. What I would rather have you do, brace on that coffee table with 1 arm and do 10 rows on the right, switch to the other hand, and do 10 rows on the left. Is that going to put you behind once we get to the latter part? Yes, but more so than being a race, it's supposed to be a good workout, right? Good, effective, and safe. You're going to get more out of that one arm brace coming down, hinging forward, and still focusing on the back for 10 reps, and then focus on the other side for 10 reps, then you are coming up into almost an upright row. Does that make sense? We need to have gravity pulling on your back here, so you need to be in that hinged position to actually have it hit your back. The further up we come, no problem, it's hitting the shoulder a little bit more so. Not a bad thing, it's just that's not our focus in that specific exercise. So ideally, I'd rather have you take the one arm brace and do 10 rows on the right, 10 rows on the left, and just get a little further behind in the workout, than have you be still up to speed in the ladder and not quite hitting the focus. So that's what my preference would be for your modification, all right? So you've got the 2-arm bent over row where you are hinged, pulling up high to the side, to the front, just so you know. Again, elbows are coming up high and wide on that one. We can also do the bent over row narrow, and that's a totally fine modification as well, especially if you have heavier dumbbells. That was a lot of time talking about bent over rows. If you need any clarification on that, hit me up, friends, okay? All right, next up, air jacks. You're gonna have whatever your corresponding number is, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, right? Of that air jack. If you don't wanna jump, no problem. 1, 2, 3. You can come up on the ball of the foot and tap the toe out. Now, just make sure that as we get into the uneven numbers, that you're not always starting out 9, and then 7, and then 5, all on the same side. Try to alternate which side you start on, okay? We all tend to have a preference for which side we start on. Just fight that preference every now and then, okay? All right, so that is your air jack. Make sure also, if you are jumping, that is a bent knee landing. You're loading into your legs and then pushing out, all right? So no speed air jacks on that. Our last move is a deadlift deadlift to upright row. So this is part of the reason why I didn't want you not getting that hinge. We do want to be standing up on this one. So a deadlift to an upright row. From the side, hips go back, and then we drive that elbow high and wide, okay? Down and up. If your weight is too heavy, a good option here is to take that one heavy item, come down and drive up. Come down and drive up. If you've got shoulder issues and that does not feel good, you guys, we're going to totally take out the upright row and instead just do the deadlift with 1 or 2 dumbbells. Make sense? All right. Those are your 11 moves. I think you've got the format down because we explained that pretty extensively at the beginning of this video. But if you have questions, you know what to do, right? Reach out to me. Don't be in the dark. Don't be not in the know. Last, I hope I get to see you on Tuesday for our YouTube live workout. Keep in mind, when I say see you, I mean see your name pop up in the comments. I won't be able to see you. The good news there is that if you were nervous about that, no one else will be able to see you either. It'll just be me knowing that you're there. All right. If you have questions, reach out because that is the most important thing, is that you know I've got your back. We'll see you soon.